What's up? Time to watch women question each other about something that all men should know. This is fuck this disclaimer, right? Everybody know what middle ground is. Well, she's finna say it in a minute, but all women are kind of gay. This title is completely misunderstanding. Every girl's a little gay. Now let's see to how far every girl's a little
Social
gay.
experiment that brings humans with opposing beliefs together. These discussions may contain viewpoints that are the result of misinformation. Remember to seek out experts and to be critical of your own biases while forming an opinion. Please see the humanity in each participant, and as always, we encourage empathy.
Where'd the quality drop come from? Oh, that was not me. I think it was Jubilee.
I'm a black woman and I'm a dominant black woman. So I must
She's gay.
be gay. I must
Yeah.
be a lesbian.
What is that though? Like what?
Oh wait, you're not gay? Oh yeah, you're gay, nigga. I didn't even see the side you was with. You're gay. That's just crazy. Alright. Okay. She's gay. She's. Oh my god, Shawty. Are you bisexual? She got to be bisexual because you are a fucking delight. Are those high tops though? Those are dunk high tops. That's kind of crazy. But you're still fucking beautiful. The fit is nice. You look sexy as hell, Shawty. Bro, I don't want to see these Ashton Stewarts next to you, nigga. I want to see you, Shawty. Come on.
Why does everyone always say like, "Oh, you look like a lesbian"? What is that?
You can't look like a lesbian because every girl's kind of gay. I'll
does
stand
a
by that. Every girl's kind of gay.
Lesbian look like?
Wait, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I think they're the gay side. W. Middle ground. W. Shake on. W. I was wrong. Yeah. Huh. Okay. But hey, Shawty, you're straight. I'm straight. Like, I love pussy. You seemingly love penis, and I just think you just cute as fuck, you know? My social should be in the description. Like, hop into that shit. Shout out.
Step forward if you agree with.
I got money. Like, I might sound like I have bad quality right now. It's because I'm trying to invest with the YouTube to get the YouTube. You feel me? But other than that, like, I got money for real. Shout out.
The prompt. It's normal for straight women to feel some attraction towards women.
Everybody go up there. Nah, I'm sorry, but why is she? Well, this is kind of like crazy. Is that why there's only 3 seats? I feel like that's kind of flawed though. Like, that's flawed. I don't.
Yeah, I think that is completely normal. Women are
Lesbian?
attractive. We are cute. We are hot. We're fiery. And yes, we're
Oh my
attractive.
god, you look like China Emma. You look like China Emma
I've
McClain.
actually been on
Just, hey, Shawty, you're just so cute. Ooh.
maybe like 2 dates with women
I told you, nigga.
because women are attractive and they're beautiful people.
My feeling has always been that it's because I've had
Okay.
a past relationship with a man that was significant. Folks have said, well, you should identify as bisexual, right? And I'm like, interesting, you know, because ultimately to me, calling yourself a label is not so much a labeling as it is an identifying, and it's like you end up choosing. And so you can stop where you want, right? Like, I think there's the journey, and then for me it was like, no, I stopped at lesbian and I'm staying here. Yeah. So that's the word that I'm using.
I do have a follow-up question. Have you thought about women while masturbating?
Yes, all around the board. My hands up too, all around the board.
Yes. Again, women are sexy. Even for me.
Yeah. Everybody's masturbates in day at one time. Or Zoe Kravitz. Or Emma Watson. Right? Is it Emma Watson the one in Harry Potter? Everybody's masturbated in one of them.
Me, and I'm a straight woman. I don't always like straight.
Porn.
Can I say the P word on here? Porn. I don't necessarily like straight.
So, you see, I've always had that question, right? If you're a straight woman, you watching lesbian porn, there's no way on this planet that you're not sleeping with women. Like, cause like that's just it's different.
Porn.
Don't they say like statistically that women in general, straight or not, watch gay porn because you're looking at the woman being
We love
pleasure, and that's
It's that pleasure sensation that we're looking for that I don't always get when I'm watching men and women.
Nah, it's because they're not eating the pussy right. Nah, Shawty, I don't want to really fuck with you because you just look like somebody I know. But Shawty, just let me know what's going on.
That actually makes sense because I was a late bloomer and I found out what porn was when I was 17. When I saw
Damn,
it,
man, damn. Your pussy gotta be far. Just crazy. Come on.
I was like, oh, sex is for the man because that's kind of how it looked. It's for the man. It's for the man to feel good. It never like clicked to me like, oh, you're.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Fun fact. Well, if you're addicted to porn, let me explain something to you real quick. Like for the little niggas that finna watch this shit, porn is like not how sex actually is. I'm saying that, but like I have never had sex. But like porn, like kind of shows you like this like way that porn how sex is supposed to be. It's not like that at all, nigga. There's like it's completely different. Them niggas are reading off of a script. Half of the time, the moans ain't even real for real.
Supposed
So,
to also feel something. So I understand what you say when you mean that.
Wow. Yeah.
her name is Catherine.
Hi, my name's Sarah.
God damn it. Fuck.
And I'm a straight woman. Physically, I've had attraction towards women. I had a crush on a girl, but that was it really, just a crush. Other than
Why is she talking like that? What the fuck? Why is she talking
that,
like that?
I haven't really thought about getting intimate with women sexually or romantically.
No, but why is she no like then like nothing wrong, but why is she talking so slow? It's just caught me off guard. It's funny.
Girly girl and tomboy are problematic terms.
Not really. Not really. Not really. Not really.
Personally, elementary school, I was the only girl at boys' birthday parties. Every time. Because a lot of my friends were boys. And I was just told,
Wait. She's cool as fuck then.
oh, Claire's just a tomboy. I mean, I was a dress-wearing girl. Had bike ramps in my front yard. I wanted to do all that stuff. And so, like, she's a tomboy.
She's probably cool as shit.
And that kind of fuzzied my queerness for me. And growing up, I was very hyper femme. I got Easter dresses and wore them year round, those big like tulle Easter dresses.
I did that too.
The best. But I was then looked at as a girly girl. So it's like, she can't be gay if she looks this way.
Not
I
true.
think it's hard when you
I think sexuality has changed so much, like especially recently, where everybody's just gay type shit.
Tell someone what they
what they are, yeah.
So that's the only thing that I'm like, that could be problematic because like you said, it fuzzied it for you. And that's why I think it could be problematic because you can't put someone in a certain place. They have to do it themselves.
I think if you're self-labeling, it's fine. But like putting someone
Yeah,
else
most
into
like
it-
dykes, nigga. A dyke would tell you she's
Hi,
a
my
dyke
name's
or a
Claire.
stud.
I'm 23
Or
years
I've heard this
old.
dyke say she's not a dyke or a stud. She's a bull dagger, nigga. Fucking hell.
I am team lesbian. Compulsive heteronormativity is definitely.
Yeah, she probably cool as shit. Like cool as shit. Saying I'm team lesbian just sounds like she cool as fuck. She probably plays Valorant.
A problem. It's when you grow up being assumed as straight. That definitely happened for me. I grew up with only straight role models, watching only straight people on TV. All I saw was straight culture. And I had those feelings start to develop that I thought were wrong and I was repressing and pushing them down. So I definitely think compulsive heteronormativity is a problem in society and we need to have a lot more queer role models in all our communities.
Facts.
So I think there's a split here to be made between being womanly and being feminine, right? Like I feel womanly, but I'm masculine in terms of my presentation.
Facts.
And I also I'm gonna say this, being feminine has emotional qualities and being masculine has emotional qualities.
Yeah, the expectation is I must be submissive. I must be the one because I am female by default. I'm the submissive one.
No, really,
I'm
there's some
very
really aggressive,
dominant.
yeah.
I'm dominant in the way
You
that
look-
I present
you
myself
look
and when I'm
dominant.
in a room. And so men, especially, they're the ones who will suggest. I'm a black woman and I'm a dominant black woman, so I must be gay. I must be a lesbian. I must be a lesbian.
What is that though? Like, why does everyone always say like, oh, you look like a lesbian? What is that? What does a lesbian look like? There is
Amy.
no look. It's just what you are. Who you are.
Amy
I
or
mean,
Amy?
my mom, when I came out, my mom was like, okay, well, you're a lesbian, so why do you date women that like to dress like men? Okay, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they want to wear. That's what they want to wear. Okay, great.
I do think that's kind of a challenging statement though, because I do feel like I don't want to. I do feel like some girls Like it's at least from where I'm from, a lot of girls will start dating other girls because they dress like men, and they're but the only difference is they're not men. Like they'll start talking to the dykes and the studs and shit, because like I said, nigga hurt them type shit. And since they don't fuck with niggas to that extent no more, they start talking to these type of people.
So I was gonna ask you guys a question. Like, do you feel girly girl or tomboy?
I present like in a more feminine way, but I feel like internally, I don't know if I'm masculine, but I feel like I embody a lot of like male traits where I'm like, I think with logic and I'm like strong and don't really like say how I feel, but like externally I'm feminine. But also it does like pose difficulty when I'm out like wanting to look at girls. A lot of time like I'm making eye contact and they're like, why is this girl looking at me?
The way the patriarchy functions is that it's like divide women and conquer women, divide and conquer, right? We're supposed to fight with each other. We're supposed to compete over men specifically. Like,
Yeah,
I don't,
sometimes I feel like I always want to believe the best in women, but I feel like we've all had that.
Why she look
thing where
so
we're like,
mad?
Why is she so staring at me? Did she not like me? Like, is she mean?
like,
Like,
right,
what's going
right.
on?
So
Maybe she,
fights?
yeah, maybe she just likes me. Maybe she thinks I'm cute, and I'll think that next time. Maybe I'm like, hi, I'm Dia, and I'm straight. Whenever I saw Waka
I know, Shadi. Waka Flocka.
Flock of Flame for the first time, I knew that that was my lane.
Oh my god, Shadi, you like niggas with dreads? And Waka Flocka not even fit for like Shadi. Like I might not be as rich as Waka Flocka yet. You know, I just gotta get this money up. But like, I'm not poor type shit, and I got dreads. Like my shit not as long as Waka Flocka yet. But like, if we can grow together type shit. You look like you just.
I did go through a phase where I was trying to see if I was interested in girls, but
Every woman has that phase. It's not a phase. It's just the way women are.
then it usually always led back to men.
Waka Flocka.
I have been confused by my sexual orientation.
Everybody go up. Everybody come
I
up.
think like there was a time in my life where I was like, oh, boys are great. And then I got hurt, like a real hurt.
Oh
where I
my
was just like,
god. That happened to. Look. I'm not gonna be the one to say it, but like it has to be said. A lot of the niggas just switch teams because they got hurt by a nigga. Like some light skinned ass nigga who probably was a hoe ass nigga before you met him, and he was a hoe ass nigga when you met him. But just cause he was sexy, he hurt you. Now you're here.
man, I need a break. And so then I was kind of like, well, where do I go next? And so, I went on my dates as I told you. And I just haven't found a woman that, makes me go,
Zendaya. You talk to Zendaya, she finna turn you gay as fuck. You talk to Zoe Kravitz, she finna turn you gay as fuck. Emma Watson, you finna be gay as fuck. Emma Watson might change you to the point where you don't even like black women type shit.
Personally, like I'm
Beautiful shit, nigga. I watch Harry Potter, she just changed my life type
still
shit.
confused every day, and I think
I know you was confused, Shawty.
I think sex.
Alright, there's a difference. You could tell when someone like who's a team swapper, and I spawned in on this team type shit.
But I think sexuality is so fluid. Like you can
Jamie. Oh fuck, I can't speak English. She's a team hopper.
always be changing how you feel, and it's also like this attachment to still holding on hope that maybe I'll like a guy, or maybe like I could feel something with a guy.
Yeah, she's a team
And
hopper.
even like identifying on like the lesbian side was hard for me because I still hold on to that label of being bisexual because I've dated men and because I still know I can like make myself in a way like men. So it's like,
Yeah, she's
do
a team
I like
swapper.
men because I like men, or because I've grown up thinking
That's
I
because,
should?
because they gave us that dream that you're supposed to find that Prince Charming and you're supposed to fall in love and have these kids, and it's supposed to be like this thing. So
That's
in my life,
debatable
I had this
if that's
plan
the
out.
thing.
Like, I'm gonna get married to a surfer guy. We're gonna have all these cute little kids,
Surfer
and
guy
it's
is
gonna be
crazy.
great. And I went on a date. It was my first date with a boy in high school. And I was like, he's gonna hold my hand at the movie theater. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. And he touched me, and I did this. And my body knew before my head knew.
The
Queer
fuck?
was not used that often. Middle school, high school, the
What?
derogatory term.
That nigga took a fat ass L, dog. His ass ain't go to school tomorrow.
was gay.
His ass ain't go to
That's
school the
gay.
next
She's
day.
gay. That meant lame. So for me, I'm like, I'm not gay. I don't think I'm lame. So fell under queer, gay, lesbian
That's-
as I got comfortable.
Is that true though? Cause at least gay women, they love gay women in Florida. They love them motherfuckers like shit.
And deconstructed those labels myself.
I think that family does play a huge role. I was married to a man for 6 years.
And she left him for a bitch is crazy, right? So y'all think that nigga's still alive? No, like just like a genuine question, cause like at least with like if he has a friend group type shit that he's been friends with forever, they had to troll that nigga about that shit, make a couple jokes about it. It's a sensitive topic though, but fuck, that's crazy.
It was a little bit hard for me to actually like have the courage to come out because I do come from a very strict Latina household. I tried to force myself into, being in a heterosexual relationship for the sake of my family, for the sake of
So you
the
got married to a nigga just based off of the factor that you wanted to be in a heterosexual relationship? It's crazy.
what if
How'd it get to that point though? That nigga never noticed it. That nigga is down terrible.
it doesn't work out with a woman, or me being scared and terrified. So I think that confusion is a very normal thing in everyone.
I would say the most confusing element of things for me was literally the sexual aspect of my sexual orientation, because I was in a relationship with a man for like 7 years, and I learned
Damn, you all are team swappers? Shit, I thought like
over time
damn.
that like the dynamic that we had when we had sex was the dynamic that I wanted, but I didn't want to be the me in it. Then I slowly
She was saying that she was getting fucked and she wanted to be fucking him. Is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
started to identify as a butch. I remember someone saying this, and I don't know who it was.
A what? Let's search the fuck. What the fuck is that? An appearance. Okay.
But somebody looked at me and said, butch women couldn't get a man, so they're trying to be one. It was like a double failure. My name is Rachel, and I'm on the lesbian
Double
side.
kill.
Heteronormativity in the
Crazy.
sense of a set of norms that disciplines people and subjugates them is certainly a problem, especially in the way that it impacts girls who are supposed to have a man, or, as they say about butch women, try to be one. That's not to say that heterosexual.
Is that what a bull dagger is? Wait a minute. Is a butch a bull dagger? A slang term used for lesbian. C. Dyke. Shout out.
Sexuality is a problem. It's not crazy for people to be heterosexual, just like it's not crazy that gay feeling and sexuality is also natural.
In
really
my
interested in this
experience,
purple
I've
girl.
only been with men sexually and on dates, so
Sincere.
I just haven't had that experience myself. But if I were to, at any point, have those experiences with women, I wouldn't put a label in it.
The reason why I disagreed about being
Confused.
conflicted, there's some things I don't ever explain to other people. This is one of them. I don't explain to you who I take home. I don't explain to you what I do in my room. I don't explain any of that. I like women. I've been on dates with women. I've done what I do with women and men.
Oh, she's
but I'm
fucked them. You're not straight, nigga. This should be have you questioned your sexuality with woman. Because
not going
okay.
to label myself just so somebody else can put me in a category. I just always wanted to know this. Why is it so important that you are identified correctly? And the need to come out, the need to say, I am this, I am that.
Personally, I saw just the straight side of life. I wasn't feeling the same way my friends were, and like when you get middle school, high school, college, I felt wrong. I was going to disappoint my family.
I can't lie, but I don't really think college can be because college is such a diverse place. College always been diverse.
Looked at my whole life as something.
Unless you go to like a college next to like an abortion center, because you know that's I mean the abortion center isn't like a great place for money wise, but like you're gonna get fucked because that's when the little parade niggas be
Less
at.
than. And I don't, if labels are not important to you, I think it's a personal thing. But for me, finding people that were saying like, this is why I feel this way, I'm like, I felt that way too.
When you said, well, why is it such a big deal to come out of the closet? Like, imagine being in a closet. It's dark, it's lonely, like, you don't have anyone to express your feelings to. And I also think representation is so important.
Yes.
Like, personally, I grew up with a mom and a dad, then my parents split up, and now my mom is married to a woman. And
You know your dad?
they were actually the first black same-sex couple to be on the cover of Essence magazine. Wow. So
Oh, you got money.
I just feel like, I know, right? Representation is so important.
What if
She didn't know her dad for
There
real.
were no labels.
Fucking
What would
around.
that look
True.
like?
There would be no community. There would be no. I feel like if there were no labels,
Yeah.
it's sad to say, but I feel like a lot of people would be in the closet, would be in the dark. Hi, my name is Amy.
Like,
and
yeah, like them Navy niggas. Them Navy niggas, they're like, bro, them Navy niggas
I
are
did
gay.
hide myself for a very long time just because I do come from a very strict household. I did endure, actually being in that hetero relationship and actually experiencing it firsthand.
You got kids?
It took me like a whole year of me basically ignoring him for me to finally realize like I can't be doing this.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga is down fucking ferociously. I'd kill
This
myself.
is not who I am. This is not what I want.
Imagine you're married with a shawty and like you get a no pussy for like for really you're not really getting pussy for 6 years and then like the last year you're
For the
getting
rest-
absolutely no pussy and then she just leaves you for a bitch.
Rest of my life.
Oh my god, nigga, I'd kill.
I believe traditional gender roles are important.
Yeah. Wait.
They're important to a
Yeah.
degree. You know, if a man were to date a woman and they were to get married, you would expect the man to provide.
Oh
and
wait,
the
then
woman
no.
to, well,
I want to be a stay-at-home dad. So I could be a stay-at-home dad, I'd be a stay-at-home dad. Like, why the fuck would I not want to be a stay-at-home dad? Like, my bitch is just making money. I mean, is the odds that your bitch is cheating on you if you're a stay-at-home dad, is it high? It's disgustingly high compared to if you're a stay-at-home mom. But still, I mean, would I stay with the bitch? Hell no. I mean, obviously, if I would, I mean, you kind of have to because if you leave her, then you're kind of fucked. So I
stay
mean,
home or work
interesting.
and just raise the children. If we didn't have those gender norms, then, well, how would the world work?
The reason I said that I agree is because the word role is that word for a reason. A role is a performance. So it's not, we don't need to naturalize it. We don't need to say women are this one and men are this.
Yeah, and I also think that like now roles could be consumed. I feel like the male role could be consumed by like a bulldagger, like this one right here, or like a butch. Shout out.
This one, or whatever your body is means your destiny is this. I just think that as social performances and ways of organizing our lives,
Facts.
we're not ever going to really get rid of the masculine feminine thing. So I think acknowledging it so that we can think critically about it is
And then kind of like
matters.
transform.
I believe we're in a space where we're starting to like tear down things that we're not entirely understanding or appreciating why it was built. We have to appreciate that we have to have some type of structure.
Facts.
Now, does that structure mean that because I'm born with a certain genitalia, this is the role I'm destined to be in?
Fuck no.
I don't know. It depends on which society you belong to. I
Facts.
don't want to do everything.
No.
I don't. That's why gender roles are important too.
Mm.
You're designating this is what you do, this is what I do. I think that's okay. I am Marsha and I am straight. I think a lot of the decisions that we
Stop it. Let's go back. Bisexual.
make come from pre-programming. For one, I'm Jamaican born. In Jamaica, being homosexual is a no.
Yo, Bunsen boy. Crazy.
We don't do that. There was only one way. You were straight. That was it. So part of my decision is definitely my upbringing, but it's also from my experiences and realizing this is my fit. This works better for me.
Oh, bro, it's just like
Me and my girlfriend, we don't perform gender roles at
Percent.
all. Like we care for
Elaborate.
each other equally, and it's definitely
But that's not necessarily true because you guys kind of just do a more postmodern gender roles like because both people still support the family. It's just not necessarily how not necessarily just not how like the average family works in the old days. But theoretically, y'all do it. Y'all both support. But for lesbians and a lesbian couple, it is more like submersive. So it is kind of like it's more spread out or like equally divided. So it's different. But at the same time, it's kind of similar.
a bit different, I think.
Do y'all live together?
No.
That makes a difference. too.
But for the past
Oh my god, that's a massive difference. Fuck everything I just said. I sounded smart as fuck. You kind of just fucked me, Claire. But yeah,
3
keep
weeks
going.
we've been living together, though, so.
That may shift the longer you live
That's finna shift. Cause yeah, it's finna change.
together.
I mean, I don't see why like certain
You're confused about yourself.
household responsibilities
I gotta stop. Just stop joking. No, I'm sorry, but that's
should be defined by gender, especially because like I grew up with two moms, so I never was like, oh, like
I've seen so many women.
Versus like my mom and my dad. Like this is my mom, and both my parents worked. They like threw my ass in daycare, and it was just like in a way, I guess I had two dads, if you want to like put it in that way. But like I think it's like about a balance of like sharing responsibility, you know.
Facts.
Well, but does saying that the gender roles are important mean that we're saying that they should be employed? Because I'm not saying that they should be forced on anybody.
I think gender. I think roles. I think if we say it's just roles in general, that makes more sense than calling it gender roles, because gender roles is necessarily the right saying for it, but it's pretty much roles, and I think roles are the better way. At least it's a more postmodern way to see it.
It's just whether and how much you want to like take it on.
They should not be forced on everybody. When you were
Facts.
talking about doing the dishes and whatnot, my ex-husband was the person who stayed at home. I was the one who was at work.
And you left him and y'all divorced. That nigga fumbled a he fumbled a bag, nigga. If I'm at home every day, fuck, I'm on the game with the niggas. Ah, I be making so much cash.
The
Y'all
one
niggas
that
playing.
was doing the dishes and cooking.
The world would be a better place without men.
Alright, Shadi.
Well, I was just like thinking historically, like
Oh my god. Jamie. I wasn't even finna get on your ass, bro. This was a positive video siding with women, but I'm really finna get on your ass now, Jamie. Fuck you and fuck your dead homies, Jamie. How the fuck?
men have been the one that have caused wars and
That was so fucking true.
created a place where women didn't have the same respect or capacity to be heard.
That's not necessarily their fault. That's just how society was. And I guess you could say society was formed by men and kind of how men suppressed their women. But in certain cultures, men weren't even suppressed. So, I mean, women weren't even that suppressed. It's kind of depending on where you were. It's like, it's a very deep thing.
Heard and seen. I think it'd be easier in a sense for me personally.
Yeah, she got that nigga hurt her fucking soul, nigga. I don't know what he did to you, Shotty, but that's crazy.
I think a lot of the times men don't understand that
She's like the average teenager girl right now. She got hurt by a nigga, and not every nigga sucks.
I could be a woman that doesn't want to end up with a man, that they want to like change me, or a man and a woman is like the only right way. Hi, my name is Jamie, and I am on the lesbian side. I think it just comes down to that I know I'm capable of being with men, and I find them attractive, and like I could see myself being with them.
I don't have face cam on, but if I did.
Sexually, but like romantically, I don't think I could ever really connect to a man.
Wow. Oh, brother. We literally, wow.
With men's power, so to speak, it gets like almost too extreme. Like, you know, look what's happening today with the old white men trying to control abortion or women's bodies. But
Facts, that's weird. Please let them have abortions. I want money in the future. I can't go broke. Stop it.
today, I think we would still need them in the world just to have at least a different perspective.
Yep.
Facts.
I mean, I really struggled with this question because looking back, the only person in my life who's ever hit me was a femme lesbian. I have had experiences with kind of unwanted sexual advances and things with men, and all of that's been bad too, but like my very worst trauma that has just stuck with me
This is a woman.
a woman.
Do you know? Oh my gosh, she's one of us. Look. Like, I know niggas, like, I'm close friends with, like, women and niggas. And, like, men can cause, like, some, like, mental trauma in women, which is not okay. But the trauma a woman can do to a man is fucking unseen. It's
I
terrible.
think it'd be better without men, but I do think men need to be a little more educated on things. Even how we're treated in school by boys, like growing up was.
I think the absent mind in this conversation is like the control a woman has over a man. Because example, society is faced with, I mean, at least like I think a great example is like the way how men just are raised now. Like a lot of richer men will do so much things for a woman that a woman would never do for a man. You'll never see a woman marry a broke ass, poor ass man. But I know everybody's seen that one man who married a fucking homeless lady. It's just like the way men give women power on themselves because of like just shit is crazy.
Always.
If they hurt you, they like you. If they yank on your pigtails.
So I don't think we
that
should
means they have a
like
crush on you.
abolish all.
But that's not true because women literally shitted on niggas for like bro.
Men, but I do think there needs to be some leveling out.
I think that definitely we're getting there. I feel like because of what men have done in the past, in our history, I feel like that's why they have this superiority over all of the women. But I do think that we are here because of what we've gone through.
Hey man, shout out to the women's man. Shout out to the women's man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all.